Hello everyone! Welcome into another episode of Last Protagonist Plays Saros. I hope you guys are doing well as always. On yesterday's stream, we continued going through the cathedral, essentially taking the entire time to take down the priestess. We got a little bit of extra Nietzsche lore. We got a little bit of extra Arjun lore. It may be that Sebastian represented Arjun's alcoholism and maybe some internal conflicts, but it hasn't been fully confirmed yet, and I'm only piecing that together because Arjun was shown with a bunch of bottles that said Cerveza Torres, and Torres was Sebastian's last name, and he's not a personnel, and yeah, a lot of mystery surrounding that guy. So after that, we came back to the base. We talked to Constant as well as the primary. And we figured out in order to pursue the King in Yellow, we'll need to go through Constant. So Arjun shut him off, and now we have a weird spectral portal down here to the left of the primary. So we're going to be heading that way. So anyway, as next, Robbie, welcome back in. I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? Got more text logs. Internet transmission log, primary. Intruder detected on local network. Identify. Identify. Controlled controller. Originate. This network can only be accessed by primary units. Explain. Primary. Parts and pieces of the whole. No other corporation could reach Carcosa. Your presence here is an impossibility. All the long years. You predate Soltari? Qualify. Ancestor child. All the long years. Transmit all data on Carcosan history. As the next, still no puppies driving you crazier. Did you take Wilma to the vet to get a good estimate of when she should have the puppies, or you just kind of playing it all by ear? Record of contact received. You shouldn't be here. Identify yourself. This place belongs to me. I helped build it. Impossible. This is Soltari property. Soltari. Oh yes, I remember them. More hungry kings. Soltari is the sole stakeholder in the Carcosa. They are nothing. Really nothing. Even you'll understand that one day, little machine. Why can I not see you? Respond. Respond. We've almost filled up our logs. Let's talk to primary. Can't talk to primary. So go through the spooky tree. Get some good lore, hopefully. As next, she's been healthy so far, so there's no real reason to bring her to the vet quite yet. Okay. Let me turn up my volume here so I can enjoy this.
Forgotten me? You? Never.
Oh yeah, some other huge lore revelations from yesterday.
I have an early flight tomorrow.
Please stay.
Huge revelations. We met Nietzsche on the coast. Arjun and Nietzsche embraced, they kissed, and then Arjun woke up back in the passage, which was pretty trippy. No more lore here. Wait, what's up? What's this? Cocktail menu. Oh yeah, so the eclipse happened and we had these types of tentacles pop out as well, in the same shape as the medallion that we kind of wear. So the tentacles have eyes as well, kind of like the Dispiritor. No, now that I think about it, every time we've started off in his scary world, he's looked at a drink to access other parts of the thing.
What am I supposed to say?
Forget it. You're fine.
Case evidence number M203487. I called you friend. You called me partner. Something of both, perhaps. You let so few truly know you. That privilege was mine, hard won over long months working together. Dangerous work for dangerous people. We both enjoyed it more than we should. I did not judge you for the lines crossed, because sometimes I crossed them too. But you stayed there. That's why I had to do something, Arjun. With all my heart, I had to save you from yourself. S. Assuming S for Sebastian? Wonder if both Arjun and Nietzsche are bi or something. It's a flower.
Seb. Who's out there?
You know what they're like.
Yeah, I know what they're like. They have their own obsessions.
Spooky. The life you want. Be transformed. Looks like a 22 almost on it. That's Nietzsche by the shore. That's us by the shore. It's blue. I think this painting was here the first time around as well. Yeah, so one of the other weird things was in the cutscene, his dial was yellow, but now it's blue again. It makes me wonder if it's like a second chance type mechanic. I'll need to pay attention the next time I die. See if that happens. What are these things? Can't make them out. One's a magazine, I guess. Oh, and like a frog.
Sebastian. No. Please. I didn't.
Sebastian going to be the king in yellow. What's the other dude's name? Devros, whatever it was? I don't remember. E. Right, let's check that new Carcosan modifier we got. Hostile aggression enhancement. Hostiles become more aggressive. I think I will add this one on because it sounds cool and fun. Might just lock it in. I kind of don't care about anything else right now. Found weapons more likely to be similar to current weapon. Oh, that might... Never mind. Why not? Could put this one on just to be balanced again, but I don't care. It's yellow. Take what you need, enter the fortress. We're gonna face Midra, y'all.
Where is she?
Leave her be.
She needs me. I need her.
Then see where that leads.
It's the throne we've seen. Super cool.
This is it. The yellow shore.
The tide she held back. The path you cannot resist.
Or the killing of the first flame. This looks cool. I feel like I need to lower the saturation for you guys a little bit. Let me try to adjust that. Might be a little bit too much. All right. Be gone, bots. I'm expecting to run into a couple Black Knights here really shortly. No second chance. A yellow shore permits no second chances. Adapt, listen, and persevere to progress.
They all want the same thing. Control, power, worship, and obedience. I ran so far away, but still it keeps happening. I have to stop it. Block the path any way I can. I think that's why I'm really here.
I like that little Easter egg. That's so cool. Blazing Strike. Press R1 to perform a Blazing Strike. Yellow barriers throughout Carcosa can be shattered, and yellow containers can also be smashed open instead of requiring a key. So all of the key things that I just bought are effectively useless. Is there a benefit to using a key? I know. What's Lingering Radiance do? Hostiles suffer damage over time, even once the beam is removed. Oh, that's pretty cool. Any reason to hop anywhere else? Assuming it won't let me hop on there. Robbie, you're trying to play the other God of War games as long as your PS Plus membership doesn't expire? I've only ever played a very tiny bit of the first God of War. I should go back and play them. I have the collection. Hell yeah.
I need you.
Yes, I'm here.
You only hear what you want.
I was gonna say that I'm beginning to suspect this isn't Nietzsche at all. Oh, it's this is making the noise.
I'm losing myself. More and more the power grows, and I feel the good fall away. I need 1,000 lifetimes to fix things. The Preserver will bring me back when I lose myself. But it can never take away the guilt of what we did here.
The Preserver. Hey kid, why you wearing that life preserver? Oh, there's a pit there. Oh, that thing's still alive. I guess the keys can be used to open doors. Oops. No virulence. Why did they all disappear like that for a second? That was crazy. We got the ground exploded there. What the hell? What the hell just hit me? Finally avoided one of their evil beams. It's a little bit rough.
It wasn't my fault. I just did what I had to do.
Why does it sound like the Sarlacc pit? Cool. What? I don't know why it screwed up on me a second ago. That was a pretty clutch recovery, though. Where the hell am I going? Ah. Cool. Ooh, Halcyon. Ooh, Integrity. Corrupted smart rifle. Hell yeah. Power generator and overload. Fatal portal beam and pulse discharge. Like the sustained one, but I think this will be better for me. How do I get down safely? No! There goes all my damn adrenaline. Can't believe I got all the way up here safely. And then I lose it all like that. Go figure. You know, you can grapple pretty far in this game. I almost missed this. There's a lot of power-ups in this stage. So this final boss must be pretty hellish. Got a hollow person over there.
I had you, and I lost you.
You laughing in the water, so far away, so long ago. The last time before you were broken. My Kira, my first follower. How like a god I was to you. But what use was a god who couldn't save you? Slipping away. It's all slipping away.
No, you wouldn't. We had everything.
You had nothing.
The devs just being generous, maybe. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so it's interesting because we had a yellow version of Kira, Death Note, in the cathedral before fighting the priestess. Smart rifle go through the wall. Alright, that's where we came from. I can't go any further. Hey Meow, hey Stella, welcome back in you guys. How's it going? Is that it? So now we're getting fake exits? Fake side areas? Just watching me parkour around. Is it a parkour boss? It's been a parkour stage so far. I don't want more kills. I might redraw for once. Well, I should save for weapons. What the hell was that? The trick to just keep moving a certain way? Well, nope. That was not the trick. They cheated me. Oh, I hate those jerks. I really hate those jerks. I was too slow with that. What the hell's going on? Oh, so the damage over time works on creating a copy? That's cool. Is that the famous loot cave you've heard about? It was not. Sully passed out at like 9 last night, woke up at 11:30, then did absolutely nothing you intended to do today and sat around like moss. Are you feeling all right? I was wondering if you were hanging out with friends again. You might be a bit under the weather. Do I need to go over there? Probably, right? Well, yeah, I have power generators, so I can just spam my power. I can jump further than I expect. Stella, physically you feel fine? Are you feeling depressed or anything? There could just be something going on that you just might not be aware of.
Fun is forever.
You'd understand.
So close now. You will see.
Same for you, Meow. For some reason your dog lets you sleep in. The extra sleep was not as helpful as you thought. Just felt weird and off all day. That can happen, yeah. Shrug.
The work has become too much, even for me. I made a servant. Yesterday's technology and tomorrow's promise combined. A grave robbed. Life stolen. My crime. My constant.
Is Kira constant? Oh, that's the big guy. Where'd he go? Oh, we have dogs. Where's the buffer? Just down there. Worth. Stella, you not doing anything you intended to isn't related to sleeping for 14 hours. It's more like on top of it. Well, every once in a while, I think it's fine to not be crazily productive and just kind of veg out, as it were. Sustained portal beam, compulsive surge, and corruptive charge. Whatever. Yeah, I think I'll keep it. Whoops. There goes my adrenaline. Oh, there's something up there. This is a serious issue you have where you don't get stuff done without other people making you do it? Like there's actually something wrong with you? That does sound like ADHD. You've said other things like that which have made me wonder. Yeah, if it's a chronic problem, it's definitely worth addressing. Come on. Uh-oh. Since I didn't do that, may as well make the best use of it that I can. Ooh, okay. Time to fight. Really? I was not even visually hit by that at all. That's really annoying. These areas definitely remind me of all the times that we've gone into the spooky trees and fought the enemies there. Oh, it's the consort, yeah. Oh, well, we can't parry those. Those are not Novas. Oh my god. Oh yeah, we don't have any second chances either, so I need to clutch it out. I'm gonna die. Don't know what just hit me from behind. Wow. I'm actually dead. I needed to jump. Okay. Damn, that was a pretty good run. I just... Yep, no excuses there. I just got got. Well, at least now I could put on the no second chances node for something. So Stella, have you had success in the past getting beyond that issue? And if so, what have you done? And can you replicate it now?
I'd written off that enforcer as just another meathead. But he's useful after all. The path. He's opened the path for me. It was meant to be. The invitation to the shore. I will blaze.
Sundays you just manage to get your life together? Unidentified transmission. Hello? I don't know what happened. I was in the passage. Stack was there. Or I think it was Stack, but there was something else in them. Their eyes. Their eyes were like my eyes. And then I heard the song. The one I'd been hearing for so long. So beautiful from so far away. but this time it was loud. Why can't anyone hear it? Is anyone left? All I wanted to do was keep things together, to be the leader you all needed. Please, I didn't mean to. You won't make it without me. You depend on me. Please. Sounds like Sheridan. Oh, we got all the text logs? Sag.
The person you seek, it is Dr. Chandran.
You knew about Nitya. How long?
Your suit logs detected multiple traces of her DNA.
You found Nitya's DNA. Where?
The elevator, the bridge, the teleporter here in this temple. Things broken and left to dust.
What do you mean?
Every obstacle you encountered had her trace. She walked the path before you and blocked the way.
No, that's not true. She wants me to find her. She needs me. Those were clues she left. A trail for me to follow.
There is only the path. She closed it, but you have opened it for us.
There is no us, Primary. There's just me and her.
Can't adjust the level further. Don't know what I want to spend my money on. Redraw would be nice. No. 10,000. Oof. Do feel like proficiency helps me the most. Another one over there. It's not a problem at work, but that kind of falls under being accountable to somebody else. Maybe you need like a life coach or accountability buddy.
Why are you here, Nitya?
Oh, that's a solar cage? That was dumb. Lost me adrenaline. Hey, Global, how's it going? Responsible appellation? Accountability? No, accountability buddy. It's different. Oh, you're just making a pun. You want an accountability? Like a capital B for Billy?
My husband didn't want to see his father any more than I did. But to not go would look like a failure. Like fear. So he'd go to his grim duty, and all they do was stare at each other, both trying not to cry. The hatred, the pride. What was it for? What was any of it for?
Alright, so Arjun is a Saiyan. Okay, at least we still have a power generator. That's quite nice. I was wondering why.
You and me. Forever.
I didn't make it. We got one of the evil bells. Oh, I dashed straight into the red part. That was not smart. Let's get us some more integrity. Thought we were about to get ganked. Nope. Global, were you a Star Fox enjoyer? Or are you? How's all that? Can I get up there? Oh no, we got more enemies. You're a Star Fox lover, but the sad thing is you never owned a SNES or 64 growing up, so you never owned the game. You used to hang out in the magazine aisle reading Nintendo Power obsessively about Star Fox 64. Oh, did you hear the news, brother? I think we can wait. Oops. Star Fox Direct, so sick. Probably should have looked at what that other perk was. Yes, sir. They announced a remake for Star Fox 64. Essentially. And I was really enjoying the music. The orchestral arrangements they had going on in that trailer quite a bit. Figured you would as well. But I wasn't focusing enough on the wire to make it. I should have just not pressed anything. But I thought as long as the button icon was up, that I'd be able to go to it. I was wrong. I remembered it a little bit too late when I got to that platform. How that section of the parkour worked. Whoa! How am I liking this game? I'm enjoying it quite a bit. There are a couple things that I wish were a little bit different. And I wish it was a little bit more balanced in some regards, but I'm liking it a lot. There's a lot of customizability in how you want your mods and stuff, which I haven't been messing with too much because I like to kind of feel the general vibe of what the devs may have wanted for a kind of pseudo-normal playthrough. But the environments are absolutely beautiful. The bullet hell aspect is still pretty fun. So no real complaints from me. Oh, I did pick this up. Okay. Said I was going to come back to this, but I think we have a thing over there that I still want to open. If it's not a weapon, then I'll switch it around.
I'm here. I'm so close.
Absorb load? Oh, that's the shield. So much for getting more similar weapons, man. This is cabbage. Brothers. Global, you were watching a retrospective on Returnal today, which seemed pretty cool and a bit different. Yeah, I haven't played Returnal. I wanted to, just didn't get around to it. Hell yeah.
System unstable.
Probably should have left that so I could come back for it. Whatever.
I knew someone else would come. That there'd be another. There always is. But I never expected him. It's been lifetimes for me. But for him, it's still yesterday.
This is recent.
What will happen if he walks the path?
She don't want to see me. Oh no. Cool, we made it. Global, did you play Returnal or are you just watching the retrospective? I was not expecting that. Should I go that way? I probably need to go here first. Wait, no, this is blue. Babba-dee dabba-die. The camera angle is messing with me. Whoops.
All this time they conspired against me thinking I didn't know. Now they will lose everything, even each other. My priestess will weep forever. I am king. I am everything and they are nothing.
Global, you just watched the retrospective, but you liked what you saw? Looked a lot darker, if you can believe it? I can. Or maybe dark in a different way. A lot less orange, right? But yeah, we can't see enemy health anymore. Because I got something. Wait, what does that R do? What the hell is that? I don't know what that was. Is that it? Does it have the Pacific Northwest filter instead of the desert one? Good question. That's a good way of describing it. Very forest-based game. Oh, really? And I was ready to blast. Lightning strike? Hitting a hostile will trigger an electrical surge which arcs to nearby hostiles. Clears projectiles. Stella's Pacific Northwest coded. Ask next, you wish all the older games just got ported to GOG. Stella, you've never been to the West Coast? I want to visit the Pacific Northwest. I've not. The closest I've gotten is the Bay Area. Oh yeah, I can just hop over this crap, can't I? It's kind of cool. Hell yeah.
What you want. What you need.
Global, you wish we both make it out there sometime? It's basically Twin Peaks everywhere, including the flannel. I hate Twin Peaks. Yeah, that's right, I said it. Nah, I really enjoyed, like, the first season, but the more supernatural Twin Peaks became, the dumber I thought it was. Stella, closest you've gotten is Vegas? You wear a lot of flannel there, too? Did you say West Coast? I thought you said East Coast. I was gonna try to save this tombstone thingy, but since I need a weapon upgrade soon, I'll just go ahead and pick it up now. Oh, damn it. How is he still in range of that thing? Okay, there we go. Metal Batico, welcome into the stream. You don't like it when the ambience is the same color as that? Your brain needs contrast? With this game being, what, very orange coded? I could see what you mean. I do think that the game looks a lot weirder on my stream compared to my other monitor. I've tried to balance the colors to be a little bit better, but playing this, at least on the OLED, there is a lot more contrast. Welcome back, Chadwick. How you doing? Global, you've got the flannel right now. No, where's the evil thing? Away. What the hell's that? Hold on. Oh, we actually have a real pause. Okay. Apparently, my PC became unplugged. Ever so slightly. That's annoying. Okay. Damn it, couldn't dodge. I was gonna say it'd be nice to know how much health that thing has, but this is literally the hell that I've chosen for myself. We're late to the convo, but are we getting a new Star Fox? Sort of. We're getting a remaster slash remake of the original Star Fox 64. They're adding in cutscenes and stuff. There was a Star Fox Direct today, of all things. That was not what I was expecting today. But it looks pretty cool. I don't have a Switch 2, so I mean, rip me. But if Duskbloods comes out ever, I might need to bite the bullet. I've also been hearing rumors of a new Smash Brothers, which definitely make the system a lot easier for me to want to buy into. But I really don't feel like the Switch 2 is enough of a hardware upgrade to like actually get me excited or care about it. Well, what you going to do? Did I go up that way yet? I don't remember. No, I did not. Chadwick, I gotta watch that Nintendo Direct. Oh no. Yeah, this encounter is really annoying so far. What the hell? The hell just hit me? I got him. Nintendo's lost the plot. They're going full evil corpo route. I mean, if you ever wanted to do anything against Nintendo, they've kind of always been that way, to be real. Like, don't forget that they tried to get rid of the Game Genie way back in the day. No, I missed it. Oh, that's an L1 thing. Okay. Oh, we made it, kind of. Okay. Oh, I forgot this one has AoE. Okay. That would have been okay in that last battle then. Arrogance? Oh, is that because it's corrupted? Gets a different name. Why are there thrusters on all of that? We can brick your system at will is a step beyond. That's true. I feel like if they say that they can brick your system, then you're more than welcome to put your own operating system on it, you know? Chadwick, it's not the 90s anymore. They print money, but the games industry is a nightmare. You won't say you don't blame them, but at the same time, they're the smallest of the big three in this world now. Safe bets only. I mean, the only reason that they're the smallest of the three is because they focus purely on games and they're not part of larger media conglomerates, for better or worse. I'm assuming we're going to come back this way, so I'm just going to go through here. This is actually going pretty quick. Thought for sure I was going to mess that one up. The guy who founded Nintendo to make cards, one day this is going to be a corporation that's so evil. I mean, that's just kind of a bit of an inevitability when any company is trying to make money in it. As soon as you start adding in the bean counters. Okay, what the hell do I do now? I panicked. Oh, there's a third one. Oh, okay, I see. We're all waiting for the next Gunpei Yokoi. Going back to 1889 to explain video games to a guy who doesn't speak English or have any concept of a computer. Oh yeah, this is what got me last time, huh? Just hit me, I lost the adrenaline. Damn, man. Give me a chance. This dude is really messing me up. Oh, there's somebody behind me as well, damn it. Okay, I see now. Really? It's a little bit of my fault for being unable to see the enemy HP, but holy crap. Stella, you could explain a computer, but you couldn't speak Japanese. Well, the thing is, the language back then would be very ill-equipped.
It'll all be okay, Nitya. It will all be fine.
The language back then would have been very ill-equipped to try to begin to describe the concept of a computer. I might need to go with this. The perks are really good. Oh no, okay, never mind. Well, I think I need to go with this one, unfortunately. Till I die and have to replay the entire stage. Thanks, Hastanex. It's not over yet. That was the first boss of the game. Alright, we gotta go fight Gwyn.
Ivan. Please.
I'm almost there, Nitya.
It's like the Orphan of Kos Arena.
The king awaits. The shore will witness.
It's off center. We're gonna face the old one. It's a tree. Damn, that's badass.
I'm here.
I was trying to parry. I don't know what to do about the golden thing. Oh, I probably have to punch him, right? Oh wait, do we not get to absorb those? Oh, but I thought that was the barrier. I'm gonna die now. He has a melee. Ah, sucks. Okay. You think he's the boss protagonist? Okay. Won't you come wash away the rain? Stella, if you were explaining it in English, you could still use the word computer and explain it was a machine, not a guy doing math. First, you gotta tell the dude that we taught rocks how to think, and then we could have them display images. Moving pictures. I guess it depends when you tell the dude from 1889 about computers. Because if you do it in 1950, well, you might have your own set of problems, but more of a basis to work with. $10,000 for that. I need to be using my overdrives more. What are these? Adrenaline? Proof stagger burst? Mailing a staggered hostile deals even more massive damage. Maybe I should pick up that stupid thing. It was way down here, wasn't it? Not way down this far, but... Oh, I did pick it up. I don't remember picking it up. That was what that R1 was. Okay, that explains it. This is like Cuphead 3D. I wanted to like Cuphead more than I did. I was very excited for that game. Don't know what I should upgrade next if I can. Maybe I'll just save my money. Yeah, let's just save it. Oh no, now I got the crappier weapon on. We didn't teach rocks to think. We electrified rocks to run math programs on. Same thing. He was like, my brain's getting electrocuted when I do math. It's an abacus that goes on its own. Yep.
The shore awaits my challenge. Every time I try, it defeats me. I'm not strong enough yet, but I'm not afraid. I blaze with new power. Each time, I will win. Soon, I will win.
He's just like me, for real, for real. Oh god, Global, the owner of your pet shop?
The Yellow Shore. What is it?
The dream of what you want. The nightmare of what you need.
The owner of your local pet shop was wearing a Yukio Mishima shirt the other day. Is that a Tekken guy? No, he was a huge right-wing Japanese imperialist who essentially killed himself trying to advocate for the Emperor's return to power. Oh, that dude just fell off the map? I didn't even know they could do that like that. Huh, they don't know how to jump. It was a very strange encounter. He was also a award-winning novelist and kind of like the embodiment of Japanese machismo. Basically, he would be like who you'd imagine the JoJo author guy thinks he would be in his head. See, the moon is beautiful tonight, guy? I don't remember that much. Trinity power generator. Ooh, power generator. Oh, but I need auto hit. Well, hopefully we don't have those flying dudes. The little kamikazes. Oh no, we have the... Oh, okay, we can just one-shot it. I can't. Carrier. Wow. I'm getting really messed up this playthrough. Going to blame my weapons, not me. Pressed R1 instead of R2 for some reason. He was a Japanese poet, male model, hard imperialist, and deeply closeted gay man from Japan in the 20th century. I don't know how accurate that last statement is, but I'm glad you enjoyed my brief description of him. The charging power becomes more efficient for every artifact. He tried to do a coup, then killed himself. Yes.
The shore chose me to receive its gift. I howled in ecstasy as each new limb erupted. First, power. And then, the truth. It showed me what lives beyond the eclipse. I see it. And it sees me.
Now that I think about it, we don't know what happened to Micah. We got that other guy? We assumed that Devros became the Yellow King, or King in Yellow. But I guess it could be Micah. Damn it, I was trying to read chat. They cheated me. I don't know what shoots that. Maybe that's the part of the map that had the thrusters underneath everything. Well, I'm glad that managed to connect, because that was a terrible... How do we get up there then? Also, what's under me? Brother! Oh, it worked. Is that what you're supposed to do? No, it is not. Oh. Okay, so there's something underneath all this. Oh, you can parry these? It's kind of a fluke, but I mean, hell. Where am I going with this? Oh, over that way. Yeah, I don't know enough about Robert Mapplethorpe to say.
Come to me. Please.
I'll find you.
Who's the photographer who died of AIDS? Doesn't ring a bell. Less damage after a kill. Probably really need that right now, huh? We go to that one later. Wait, do we have two parkour sections? Which way do I go? We'll go left. What? There's no way this is it. Okay. Vacuum bomb. Oh yeah. Someone was talking about the penguin parade at the zoo in Edinburgh, and someone else brought up that one of the penguins is technically in the Norwegian military, so you had to look it up to verify. It's a pretty wild story. Oh, right, I have this one now.
What will it take?
Thought he was still up. What the hell? You wonder if that means the Edinburgh Zoo is actually a Norwegian military base? You can be faffed out to other bases. Not be members of that military. I know, the evil things that I didn't want to deal with. Did we get them all? Is that it? No, I need more upgrades. I really just took damage for being here, essentially. Damn it. Did we see the dude talking about kamikaze dolphins? Reminded you of the WKUK sketch about bears on the moon? I've not. This is gonna be rough. Wait. Did I not finish this area then? We normally have the consort show up unless it's a one-time deal. What is going on here? Ooh. Damn it, it's only level 34, but might need to pick it up. It's me!
That light. That song. This is what I deserve. This is what I've always deserved. Now only yellow.
That's creepy. So maybe I didn't get far enough for the... Oh, it hit my head. For the consort fight. Power generator. Oof. I don't care. I'm just trying to win. The penguin parade is very cute. Probably shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Oh, there's something still around. What did I just get? Anything else over here? No. Wait, what the hell is... Where... I see now. I thought the enemy was the damn beacon. Took a lot of damage for no reason. Saw those way too late. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to dash into the other thing. It's kind of messed up. Now that I think about it, shouldn't an emperor penguin outrank a king? God. That's cool how that was like a double parry. Damn lasers. Move so fast. It's a king penguin, not an emperor one. Oh, okay. They look similar, but king penguins are a little smaller. Stella, the resident penguin master. I could have made it. Okay. I think I'm gonna stick with the vacuum bomb. Ah, wasn't as much health as I thought at the beginning. Chadwick, you almost started crying today listening to the story of the Rapa Nui on Easter Island. It's a bummer, man. Those are people, not even funny little torpedo birds. I mean... yeah, history sucks. I couldn't jump again. That sucked. Don't know why it didn't let me jump. Broadside? You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. We gotta go with this one. Wish me luck against the consort. Or not? There it is. I don't know how the hell I just went through those red ones. Did the consort just die? Oh, it did. Well, I'll be Wallaby. Yeah, I only recently learned that Easter Isle was named Easter Isle because of the day that it was discovered.
Threshold exceeded.
What does that mean? We already have Max.
Why couldn't you have understood before?
Ooh, this is really good. But it doesn't have auto loot, so, or auto hit. So this is our last reroll, our last chance. Or do I go for a power thing instead? Yeah, maybe. Compulsive surge. No. It's very tempting. Actually, I already have cover fight. Okay, we're good. Is it discovered if people are already there? According to Europeans, yep.
Nello commands a challenge.
Let nothing stop you.
Them cutting down all the trees because they're obsessed with making Maui statues is both disgusting dereliction of responsibility by Europeans and a slap in the face of the Rapa Nui. Alright, here we go. Round 2.
I'm here.
Did we say I'm here last time? I don't remember. Oh, that was a lot of health. Whoops, I didn't mean that, but okay. So he has a bit of a sound effect when he does that. Oh! We phased him. Okay. Oh, I didn't see those. I don't see him. Oh, did I get him?
I deserve this! All of this!
Wait, our back's yellow.
I am the king.
Ooh, that was cool, man. This is a pretty cool fight. Yeah, being able to spam the vacuum bomb was huge. Power generator is so good. Thanks for the congrats. Punch him to death. Punch him in the face. Hell yeah, man.
Where are you?
It's orange now. Or red. The blood on his hands.
I did what I had to do. It wasn't my fault. No, 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 no. Not yet.
All the cutscenes were of us. What if we get to be the king in yellow that fights us now? It's our throne. So this has all been his head this entire time, memories? She's gonna betray us. But the suit said it was all in her head. Oh, those thread things from earlier on the shore. You linked the flame, idiot? Man, these cutscenes are impeccable, really. So now all we have to do is collect all the lore to understand what the hell is going on with Nietzsche, I guess. Yeah, it's got that Santa Claus clause going on, doesn't it? You defeat it, you become it. The other guy looked cooler. Thanks, Meow. Thanks for the support. Pretty sure she was just an illusion to bait us into the throne's trap. Probably. If it's all related to greed and whatnot, our greed in getting her back. I wish there was more explanation of what was going on with Sebastian. But yeah, that was a very enjoyable game. The last fight felt a little bit easier than I was expecting. I felt like the priestess was harder. Maybe I just ended up having a little bit of a better kit to deal with the king in yellow rather than the priestess. It was pretty badass though. Can't wait till the game tells me how many deaths I've got after we go through the credits. Meow, you saw the bed? Thought we're gonna actually get to take a nap? That's a satisfying ending to a story. Have your rest. Yeah, instead of a bed with nice, beautiful silk or satin blankets, covers, whatever you're gonna call them, we get a wooden chair. Gnarly at that. Alright, Ask Next, thanks for joining us as always, and hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Chadwick, neat looking thing. Lots of room for DLC in terms of levels and weapons. Yeah, we didn't even get to fight blue. Just yellow. No, Meow, the dog has not had the puppies yet. Much to Asinex's chagrin. So, Suit Shunori Ramanathan, the same as Nietzsche. I was wondering if it was the same person, honestly. And that is certainly not the Maiden in Black. You know, it's so nice seeing, like, developers from other countries make such quality games rather than just Japan and the US/North America. Because for so long, obviously they've made Returnal and other games as well, and we have, like, Baldur's Gate 3 and whatnot. We have other European devs, but it's just nice that the global market is expanding so much. Even like a lot of having Chinese games now is pretty cool difference from where we were in the 90s and the aughts and whatnot. Where was this one from? I don't remember where House Mark is from. I could look it up. But yeah, the cinematography of these cutscenes was obscene. Finland. Cool stuff. So no, Returnal did not have the shielding mechanic, which makes me assume that they also didn't have the parry. And that was one of the highlights of them working on this one. They're like, once we added in the shield, we realized we could do a lot more with the combat. And it was pretty interesting having the 3 different types of projectiles and whatnot, and I enjoyed it. He's snoring, his little feet are twitching. You don't have any Finland jokes? Sorry. It's okay. One day you'll get to the finish line. Ice Team? What does that even mean? Soundtrack by him? The Powerpuff Girls villain? PSS AI, that's for PS5 Pro. Internal combustion engine team? They make it so that way when players are playing the game, they just internally combust. It's the Finnish pop metal band who toured around with CKY and essentially made Bam Margera a public figure. Ah, those jerks. Now, Bam's alright, I guess. He's definitely got a lot of issues. I hope he gets over them. Maybe he's not all right. Funny as hell when I was like 14, but when you get a little bit older, you're like, bruv. Speaking of getting older in Bam Margera, How about that new Jackass movie, guys? Did you guys ever see that episode of MTV Cribs where they visited the quote-unquote cribs of all the Jackass cast members? Chris Pontius living outside of his, or like living in a truck. There's a new Jackass movie? Yes, they've announced the final Jackass movie, I believe, is coming out this year. There's a trailer that I saw this month? Last month? Very recently, like within the last 2 weeks. Finish him, you say. Oh yeah, speaking of that, Global, apparently there's a new Mortal Kombat movie as well as Street Fighter movie. I'm like, bro, what year is this? Talk about a millennial nostalgia bait, right? It's coming out this week. Alright guys, favorite Mortal Kombat character, go. You know, those fools are like 60, they're gonna break their hip. They're like in their 40s and 50s, but yeah. They definitely have a hell of a lot more gray hairs, don't they? Although, like, one of the craziest and funniest things I remember from the first Jackass movie was when Johnny Knoxville, quote-unquote, fights the heavyweight boxer Butterbean in a random store, and he just gets absolutely demolished by Butterbean and, like, hits his head on a display case as he falls down. He's, like, bleeding everywhere. The medics are, like, attending him, and then freaking Johnny Knoxville goes, "Is Butterbean okay?" It's just, God. If I could only say something half as funny as that in my life. Global Scorpion and it's not even close. Get over here. Chadwick, you liked playing as Smoke in Mortal Kombat 3? Since I couldn't play as Goro, my favorite was Sub-Zero. But I only ever really played the very first Mortal Kombat. And I only had it on Super Nintendo, which didn't have the cool old blood that you could see in the Genesis. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder what the performance differences are like between the two systems. Global, the most hype you've been in your life is when that statue turned into a reptile in the movie. Katana's the one with the fans? I don't remember. Chadwick, you still have MK3 Ultimate for the SNES. Not gonna lie, you don't like Mortal Kombat as a fighting game. Combos instead of command inputs are just beyond you. Same problem with Killer Instinct. I am not a big old fan of the super combo heavy fighting games either, which is definitely what Mortal Kombat is like. Even Street Fighter is a little bit too much for me. These are very, very long end credits. They could have scrolled it a little bit faster. Not that I don't want people to get their credit. It's well deserved. Meow, you don't like fighting? How about a hugging game? Get out of here, Romeo. Play Uniracers? Like a witch looking for her lost kitten in the Alps? Oh yeah, speaking of kittens, we were talking about domestication of cats at the end of last night's stream. They domesticated themselves. You see what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps? I thought it was meet a stranger in the Alps. I guess find would probably lip sync a bit better, wouldn't it? Maybe it is find. I don't think I've ever really watched the what do you call it? The cable cut? Censored cut? The 4TV version of The Big Lebowski. Every time I saw it is on the channels that didn't give a damn if it was censored or not. My favorite gag in all of The Big Lebowski is a pretty underappreciated one. It's when Lebowski goes, or not Lebowski, but when the dude goes to, I think it was Lebowski's house, and he's watching this dude take a phone call, and he writes something on the notepad next to the phone. So the dude, who's kind of a big screw up for the entirety of the movie, actually shows a modicum of having some brain cells and that he could be reliable, surprisingly so. So he goes up after the dude writes down whatever on the notepad and takes it away with him. He takes a pencil nearby and just scribbles it so that way he could get the outline of what the pencil had indented, and then like the dude just drew like a penis drawing or something like that. Oh man. Such a great subversion of expectations. You love when his landlord's like, hey, you know, next Tuesday's the 1st, and the dude's just like, far out, man. Yeah, just blows him off. You know, there's something very similar about the opening of The Big Lebowski and Kingpin. Actually, it wouldn't even surprise me if they're made by the same people. I don't know. I don't do a good job keeping track of stuff like that. Meow, the drawing's great. I like that the sheriff finds it in his pocket later. I don't remember that. Oh man, I'll have to pay attention to that the next time I watch the movie. we are like officially over 20 minutes in this credit scene. It's like after every sequence, I'm like, what else is there? I need to reread The King in Yellow. I virtually remember nothing about it. Wonder how much it directly ties into the game. Global, you feel like you worked on this game looking at the credits? Maybe you did. Not gonna lie, I saw the HR thing up there. I'm like, does that really? I don't know. I feel like this is a little bit too much. Like, I guess marketing helps it become the way that it is, but I mean, come on, I don't know. Consumer insights and marketing analytics? Global marketing? Oh no, it was you. This is your fault. Meow, we saw your name in there earlier. Oh, the anime? Yeah, I know. That's where we learn about musubi. Spam musubi. The kind the Hawaiians eat. Global games marketing. Global sales. What are you selling, Global? Aside from your sequencers. Though, to be fair, I feel like the marketing campaign for Saros was kind of huge. What you buying? What are you selling? I'll buy that. Global Media, Omnichannel, and Martech. G-Mom, Global Mom. I feel like they're just listing companies now. We're gonna get like a Domino's Pizza, San Antonio credit coming up next. Thanks to the maker of the office microwave. Not just the maker, they're gonna have to like list every person at that company too. It would feel really bad if like Mugito Toda came into the stream and just heard me disparage everybody. Like, ah, they don't care. It's not that I don't care, it's just that it takes a while. Actually, maybe I don't care. The longer this goes on... Is this slowing down? The longer this goes on, the more my cares dwindle. Additional development of what? Little red zombies. Mood. What a mood. Annual gas generator, games and sports, Nickelodeon style? Or do you just mean a fart machine? Never got to climb the aggro crag. Truly the greatest travesty / missed opportunity of my childhood athletic career. Global guts over here? Hell yeah. One of my favorite old Nickelodeon shows was Wild and Crazy Kids. I tried watching an episode of it on YouTube a while back. And I was like, man, this show is so 1990s it hurts. For Wild and Crazy Kids. Wow. Yeah. I know a lot of it is definitely nostalgia, having grown up around that time, but I don't know. Things seemed more wholesome to me back then, and really enjoyed the time in which I grew up, but I'm assuming that's a pretty common experience. Although part of me really wonders about like today's kids, because back in the day there was such a shared culture because everybody kind of had mostly the same experiences, at least in terms of interfacing with media and whatnot, that I wonder how kids cope with stuff like that. Do they just talk about their favorite YouTubers and Minecraft streamers and stuff, or do people still watch TV? I don't. Nostalgia's a trap? Well then, consider me stuck. Oh man, we might be reaching the end. But I do feel really grateful for like Nickelodeon Studios, the way that was back in the day. Very wholesome, very like kid-centric entertainment that wasn't, what's the word, syndicated so much, or like target focused to just be platforms to serve ads or like slop. Like, it's just people trying to figure stuff out before it was all, like, super curated. I don't know how to describe it. Welcome to Wienerville. Hell yeah. Bro, I couldn't remember that show for the longest time. Because I was trying to remember what Batfink was on, because I liked that short series of cartoons. They're kind of like underdog. And I had like memory hold the absolute crap out of Wienerville. Hey, Dying Soon, sorry, nice to see you again. Are these the end credits? Yes, indeed. We beat the game like a half hour ago, so we've just been watching the credits instead. The sad thing is, I'm like not even joking. 80s and 90s cartoons are like 50% toy ads. That is true. But to be fair, I also wasn't a fan of a lot of the 80s and 90s cartoons. They felt really bad. Like, low budget slop, not very coherent quite a lot of the time. Don't get me wrong, I still definitely had my favorites, but I don't know. Dang Soon, you saw us playing this yesterday, but you weren't free. Oh, it's all right. I definitely appreciate you dropping by now. I'll probably try to continue playing a little bit here, although it is a lot later than I expected because of how long these credits have been going on. What have you been up to, Dang Soon? All right, here we go. We did it. Face tomorrow.
How did I get back here?
Function restored.
Saros has more secrets and meanings to be discovered. Keep exploring to face tomorrow and find the truth. Wait, is there like another boss? Do I need to get all the lore? The post-credit sequence better be 45 minutes long after all that. We didn't even get one of those.
Hi, this is Kayla Rhodes from Echelon 4. And, I'm all that's left. And I'm the only voice you can trust. So many dead, and I keep trying to remember their names, but... It will happen to you too. To anyone Saltari sends, turn back. And whatever you do, do not look into the sun.
I like that that's supposed to be novel advice. Don't stare directly at the sun. Thanks, Soon. You're trying to see which game in your Steam library you want to fully beat. I understand that struggle. Do you have any ones that are standing out for you right now?
Signal detected. Shattered descent.
Primary, what's wrong with you?
Your absence has been noted. Enforcer Devraj.
Objective received. Change your path. Find signal origin and shattered descent. That's the first zone. Dwarf Fortress. I want to play that game one day. Same thing with Caves of Cud. Oh, wait. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress. For some reason, I was confusing Dwarf Fortress with Deep Rock Galactic. I ain't gonna get it. King. Dispatch King. Oh, yeah, now we could look at the lore of all the big enemies like that. Dangsoon, you're on Wuchang, but you're super stuck. How is that game? I've heard other Soulsborne enjoyers enjoyed that one, but I haven't really looked into it too much myself. Oh, yeah, I was gonna go for the thing. There's more up there. Is it just artifact stuff? Can't afford it anyway. Alright, so the good news is we beat the game without having to purchase every little upgrade from being bad. Massive skill tree? Oh, it's really not that bad, because when you start off down here, so you only ever have a very amount of limited choices at a time. Thanks, Soon. You're new to Souls-likes, but you like it. The weapons aren't all that. Most people just go greatsword. You like the theme a bunch, though. I see. Dwarf Fortress? What, do you want me to say dwarf? Do you want me to emphasize it? Alright, so we can't go through the spooky tree again either. Alright, anyway, let's check out the lore that we got. Unlike other high-threat entities, the king is more obviously humanoid, though its origins remain undetermined. It is or was likely the self-appointed ruler of the Carcosan civilization, the foremost focus of both worship and fear by its subjects. Furthermore, though records indisputably showed that the king was previously active on Carcosa, it subsequently absconded to a location which currently defies identification or geographic placement. Previously encountered high-threat entities appear to have acted as deterrents to anyone seeking to reach the king. Yellow Consort. This is the first enemy in the game. The minimap looks super crisp on this? Oh, yeah. Let's show you the actual one. Like, it's 3D, and you can even scroll around it and stuff. Okay, and move as well. Chadwick, you just watched the opening to Welcome to Wienerville. Alright, so Rhodes is gone. We'll find more about her, I guess. I did try to talk to Constant, didn't I? I think I did. Yeah, because I was talking about not looking directly into the sun. What if I could go past it? Probably not. Nope. Maybe one day we'll also learn what the color on Arjun's back represents. Cool. Good set of perks, honestly. Thousands and thousands of hungry souls, expecting to claim the gleaming golden tears of the Yellow Shore for themselves, to send it back to dying empires and a drowning world, and to save themselves from the torment they deserved. So things are still censored. But we needed more. Infinite was our ability, infinite our aspiration. But why solely our resplendent hands in the dirt? We knew they would come, and after long years, after the sun died and our world was remade again and again and again, they did at last. The insect horde. We arrived from so far away, believing in ourselves. We were pure and impure, knowing nothing, wanting everything, unaware that we had been called, for each of us, a purpose. So I'm assuming the Flexions and everybody else are the previous echelon folk? We wanted every shining crystal underground, we wanted every atom of the sky above, and we wanted everything beyond, between the seams and among the threads. I haven't beaten enough osteomos. She saw in him what she had seen in another, long before, what she had fled from to win a new day, and together we promised that it must end. And then the sky spat out more insects expecting paradise, a third echelon of want, a third nest of greedy mouths. An eternal empire, the kingdom of the Eclipse, the vanguard of the Yellow Shore, all of it ours, but never enough. Never enough. They would seek the path. They would seek to be the forever son of Yellow. At last, everything they wanted, everything they needed, they clung to belief, they clung to lies. So each of us, we took his hand, we took his many hands, and he led us to it. Beyond the horizon, we met its golden glory. We felt it course into our blood and our bones. It opened our eyes and our minds, triumphant and soaring. And somewhere far below, stinking and wailing, the forgotten prophet, each of us believed ourselves king, but there was him. First and last, always him. He offered to share his gift with us, to show us that blazing gold promise beyond the horizon, so that we too could feel its resplendence. We argued and we dreamed of dark places, of spindly hands, too many hands bathed in yellow light, grasping and taking. We knew. We knew. But they found us, and we found them. We took them, every last one, and we broke them. They saw us, but they did not recognize us, so they cowered and they begged. A full half slaughtered, the rest in chains and sent to dig and carry and collapse. So Echelon 1 beating the crap out of Echelon 3? Or 2? I guess it'd be 2. Raboom. Once the Black Dam stood above all, a testament to our splendor and a wall between us and them. We looked down upon those who were left, those who still lived, caked in their filth and desperation. A land of ghosts, the slumbering world, lost children awaiting their father's return. One day he would stride from the Eclipse and beckon them forth to their reward. Whoops. They heard the call, they felt the need, and they tore themselves apart over it. The shore saw nothing in them, only the pleasure of their ruination. None would tread the path. None would rouse the old gods from slumber. We lied and laughed. They hungered and they built and they fought for us. They rutted and they consumed until all this world was in our image. I like how I have the primal osteoma complete, but not the normal one. That's funny. Aurelia. We planned and we whispered and we built our army. We were ready, but we were wrong. He knew, somehow he knew. We struggled, but it was not enough. Never enough. We were taken from each other. She cast out, and me. So Aurelia might be, Paris? The K girl? I don't remember her name. And all the years passed and more still. They waited and they fought each other, and they told their stories and their scriptures. Their old gods slept. But we could not deny his beauty. We could not refuse his luminescence. As the sun died over and over, hope died with it, and we began to see salvation. But check out the design. It's like a spooky jellyfish. These were not taken, for there was no king to make it so. Instead, an echo of us. I hate this thing. We saw how they wanted to please us, how they yearned to be like us, so we took their greed and we made them new. It touched his very essence, and he felt it. In that blazing gold caress, he was transformed. He came back to us with new purpose, new power, a prophet and a king. Priestess can be reasonably considered a member of the lost civilization of Carcosa. It is clearly a guardian of the cathedral structure, behaving with intent and demonstrating extrasensory abilities that warp the subjective reality of any life form it targets. As with the architect, its entire physiology reflects the Carcosan eclipse, suggesting a conscious design. The priestess is... However, the priestess appears to itself to be a captive of sorts, kept in place and in check for reasons yet unestablished. Yellow Consort, a hovering anthropoid whose multiple limbs mark it as a member of Carcosa's former rulers. The surfeit of gold in its robes and carriage strongly suggests this enjoyed far greater privilege than the previously encountered Blink. But despite its regal bearing, it is a fearsome combatant, demonstrating a mastery of both the space around it and its own projectiles far beyond that of the Carcosan rank and file. Furthermore, its airborne chariot elevates this life form into, effectively, a mobile battle station. While further investigation is required, it would also appear that the entity is physically merged with its chariot. Whatever its original role in the Fallen Empire, one thing is clear. Few could have stood in a Yellow Consort's way. Oh yeah, I meant to try to look at the other armor, if we got it. Did we have more armors? Because we always got that notification. Looks like we're doing pretty well with the data. Oh, recorded deaths? Wait, only 28? Ain't no way. So we played the game for a day, died 28 times, about 1 death an hour. Okay, folks, I think we'll call it here for the night and continue figuring out what is going on after the King in Yellow fight tomorrow, or, you know, the next stream, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully I will catch you all on the next one. So until then, take care, stay safe. Last Protagonist out.